Hello everyone, what's up? It's me Rakin. In this video I'll show that how you can make a chatbot by using make.com for your Facebook page. So as you can see that's the chatbot actually I just made, and as you can see that I'm just testing this, and behind this that's the chatbot is working. So let me just show you that I'm just texting with this and it's just giving me replies. For example, people just say that, hey, what's up? Actually I made this chatbot based on my own automation businesses. It's actually just try to sell the automation templates that I made, these kind of things. So it can be different in your case. For example, it can be different if you are like a course seller or kind of different businesses, you are real estate or just a dentist or kind of this thing. So the chat will just interact in different way, so the thing will be different but the scenario is like the same. So as you can see that I said what's up. It says, hey there, just here making business more efficient with AI automation at Upward Engine. What's on your plate today? So it just interacted me so well, and when I just made that, I actually just said to that, interact with the person or just the sender as like you are a human, so the person can't understand that you are actually a robot or like assistant. And also I can just go anywhere. So for example, if I just say that like I wanna book a appointment, so it will just give me the calendar link so that like I can just book an appointment. As you can see that it just give an appointment link. It just says like 30-minute call here. You can just appoint a link in here. And also I can just go set like if I just want my YouTube channel, for example, if a user just came and just want my YouTube channel, for example, said like this, I wanna go to your YouTube channel. So as you can see, it's processing. As you can see that it says that's the YouTube channel here. I can ask anything. For example, if I just ask that who is the founder of OpenAI, so it's mean like a user can also ask questions to this chatbot like without the data. For example, it's not related with the project, but it's not related with the page, but it can also interact with the user by giving those kind of data. For example, it says that's an interesting question. OpenAI was actually founded by a group of people including Sam Altman and Elon Musk. Speaking of AI, we at Upward Engine use AI to help businesses like yours automate tasks and streamline things. Is there anything about business automation you are curious about? So as you can see that it's also giving emojis so that like the user can also understand it more in a better way. So I can just go anywhere. For example, I can also go, for example, if the user want to just reach out to me on Twitter, if I just go with to you, let me just go with Instagram and Insta. So it will just give me the profile link of my Instagram. As you can see that's it. So it can be just anywhere. It can just I just make this in this way. I don't sell courses, so that's why I'm just I didn't make that in that way. But if you sell courses, you can actually just make that in that way, so that like anyone can come and understand your courses and also buy the courses, kind of these things. So let me show you that how you can actually make this. But before I say you that, it actually very low cost. Like I just made that in the most low cost, and also if you want to use that for free, you can also use that for free, cause like the way I just build that, it actually you can actually go for like 300, almost like 333 replies you can send every month. So if you have a small business, kind of this thing, you don't need much replies. You can you think like, okay, just 300 replies messages enough for me, so you can just do this for free, kind of this thing. But if you need more replies than 300, kind of this thing, you have to just go with the paid plans. So let me show you that how it really makes by using make.com. So as you can see that's actually the thing. I used only 3 modules. One, just taking the message, and the second is like making a reply based on that message, and the third is like sending the message to the as a reply to the person. So as you know that in make.com, how many modules you use, that's actually counted as like the operation. So in here I just use only 3 modules. It's mean like it will just take only 3 operations. Remember that the more module you use, the more operations it will take, and make.com actually just count on the operations base. So that's how I just understand that I can just go with like 333 replies. So for like cost, like if you go with the make.com free plan, they will actually just give you a limit that for every month you can do only thousands of operations. So that's actually the thing. So let me show that from the scratch how we can do that. So to do that, I'm just opening a new make.com scenario. So let me just go with the first, which is actually our messenger. As you can see, the Facebook Messenger, I'll just go with this, and I'll just go with the first one was messages, because it will actually kind of triggered when a new message will come, kind of this thing. So as you can see that I have to add here my messenger in here, so it's kind of tricky, and also it kind of like tacky stuff. So let me just show you that in the most easiest and the fastest way, how can you do that. So as you can see that we have to just go and add, and in here we have to give a webhook name. So let me just go give a webhook name. In here I'm just going with FB page reply. You can just give any name you want. Then I'm just going with the verify token. I'm just going with my name, Rakin. That's it. So make sure that you actually remember the verify token. It have to be very simple, not much, kind of this thing. So I'm just going this and just go with save, and then it's ready. And then I have to go with another new tab. Then I'll just go with Facebook developers. So you have to just come here and you have to just go with this one, Meta for developers, and then you have to just go with actually it's behind my video, there will be an option, it's called my apps. So go with that. And then if you're new, obviously you have to just create a new app. So I'm just going with create app, and in here you have to just give a name, as you can see in here. So I'm just going with chat flow. You can give any name you want, it doesn't matter. Then go with next. And then for our case, we only need the message and kind of this thing. So we are just ignoring all the things, and we're just going with the last, looking for something else, and just in the other section I'll just go with tick that and just go with next. Very simple. Then I'll just go with business, because we're just doing this for our business purposes. Then next. And then it will just give you everything, just review that everything's okay, then create app. In some cases you have to give your password again. So as you can see that I have to give the password again. I'm just giving my Facebook password, and after that you will come here. So as you can see that our app has been created. So right now we have to add products with our app. So for our case, or for our purpose, we have to add messenger in here. So as you can see that there's the messenger, so we have to go with the messenger, and to do that we have to go with setup, and I'll just go with the setup. And then in here you can see that we have to create the API key for our messenger. So that's actually the main important thing in here. And as you can see that that's the thing. And if you just drag down a little bit, you can actually just find that configure webhooks. So in here we have to give the webhook. So what will be the webhook? In here we have to give the webhook URL that we just created. So we have to go to make.com again, and as you can see that we actually just created that, and this is actually the webhook. So what I have to do, only you have to just go with copy address to clipboard. I'll just click that and it's copied, and I'll just come here again, I'll just paste that. And remember that I said that like remember your verify token. So in our case it was Rakin. So that's it, go with verify and save. So our first task is done for the API setup. So then we have to go to in the next step, which is we have to generate a access token here. So in here we have to go with connect, and then we have to go with continue as Rakin Zakaria, because that's the profile name of mine. And in here if you have multiple pages and you want to just work with multiple pages, go with that. And if you think no, just I want to just go with specific page, go with that. So in my case I have only one page that is created by that profile, by my profile. So I'll just go with that upload engine, and then go with save, and then I have to go with got it. Okay, so as you can see that the next two things been done. So right now we have to give instructions, or we have to give kind of like activity, what these webhooks or what these access tokens can done. So to do that we have to come here again, and as you can see that on the webhook section, as you can see that it's whatever it is, it's green tick. So in here you can find a drop down icon, just go with that, and in here you have to actually give the access, like what this webhook can do. So in our case it only can message, so that this kind of stuff. So to do that we only have to just come here, and As you can see that if you drag a little bit down, we can find this option message. So go and subscribe this. It will be unsubscribed in your case. So you are enabling this feature. So right now it can actually just take the messages by the URL. And then also you can go with the mention option. So what's gonna happen, it actually call the user by its name. For example, if anyone by for example, if person, his name is Smith, and Smith came on your page and just send a message that, hey, I interested on your services, I interested on your product. So the reply will be, hey Smith, thank you for your interaction or for your interest, kind of this thing. And if you just go with the mention, it can actually just use the name actually. So that's the thing, and I think like that's really cool. It actually just create a personalization, and yeah, that's the thing also. And then you can see that we just enabled only 2 activities, and that's all done, the message and the mentions. And I think that's enough. If you want to just go with more features, I just suggest you to understand this rest of the features and then go with that. But for our case right now, these 2 features are enough. Okay, so then I'll just go down, and in here the second thing, which is the generous access token, we also have to give the same access here. So I'll just go with add subscriptions, and in here I'll just go with the message, and and also we can go with the message reactions, kind of these things, and these tools are enough. And then I'll just go with confirm. Make sure you are just doing the same thing as like me, otherwise you will just it will be difficult for you to just add that, because if you just go with message read option, that actually kind of tricky, because let me just say that when the page or when the AI will just send a message, it will read also the same message and it will just give the reply. So it kind of like infinity loop. I hope like you understand. If you don't understand, it doesn't matter. So as it is like this, we just leave that. So right now we have to just go with the development options. So right now I'm gonna say that this development option will not be enabled. If I just go and click, as you can see, it will not enable. Why? We have to give a privacy policy, and to give the privacy policy, you have to just give a link of the privacy policy. So if you have a privacy policy for your app, that's fine, and if you don't have to think about that, because I made a very simple solution for the privacy policy by using ChatGPT. So as you can see that that's the thing actually. So in the privacy policy, we have to give a privacy policy in here, and the second thing also, we have to go with the app icon. So we need only 2 things in here, the privacy policy and the app logo. So make sure you just make these 2 things. So let me just show you that how you can just make that. So to do that, we have to just come to ChatGPT, and after coming to ChatGPT, just give this prompt. As you can see that generate a privacy policy PDF for my Facebook app, and then give the app name that you choose. For example, in our case was Chatflow, with my email address. So that's the email address of mine, rakinzakaria@gmail.com. Then with today's date, I had given this prompt on the description box, so you can just easily go and copy that and then use that for the privacy policy. And then if I just go with send, and it will give me a PDF for the privacy policy, and as you can see that it's created, then it will give me as a PDF. So as you can see that it's not giving me as a PDF, so I'll just go with again, give me in PDF. So right now it will just give me a PDF file, and it says like, I'll generate the privacy policy as a PDF for you now. So it's right now analyzing. It will just take some time because I'm using the free version. So as you can see that it says like, if I just go with download, I can just download that, and I have just go and just download that. Boom, very easy. So right now I can't put that privacy policy directly on the privacy policy URL section. So I have to just use that as a link, so that like I have to go with like Google Drive or kind of this thing. I just suggest you to use Google Drive for that, upload that on the Google Drive and just get the link and just upload that. So how you can do that, so let me just show you that. I'm just going with Google Drive, and then in here go with new, and then go with file upload and upload the privacy policy in here. So as you can see that it's uploaded, I'll just go with this one, and then I'll just open that, and that's super cool. As you can see that very professional, then I'll just go with the share. So it will be under my video actually, so there will be share options. I'll go with the share option, and then you can just see that it will be restricted. So then go with anyone with the link. Make sure it's anyone with the link, means it's public, otherwise the Facebook Meta cannot just access with the privacy policy. Then I'll just go with copy link. That's it, done. and then I have to put this privacy policy link in here. That's it. Then I'll just go with the app icon. So make sure your app icon image is related with the name of the display. Don't choose any kind of like bad image or kind of this thing, otherwise it will be restricted directly. So actually I just made this app icon by using Canva. So you can just go with Canva, otherwise there are like lots of AI tools or kind of these things. You can just easily generate it. It can be simple, very simple. You don't have to worry. So make sure that the name is like shown, and so that the meta can understand better, and it can detect you as like a verified person and not as like a trait for itself. So I'll just go with the save changes, and as you can see it's done. And let me just go with development and just go with live. So it will just take a little bit time to just make this live, and as you can see that's live right now. So let me just go and check that if it works or not. So what I have to do, I have to just go with my Facebook, and I have to send message to this same thing here. So as you can see there's the page was. So let me just go and check that again. Open in Messenger. Okay, so let me just go and say as you can see that's thing, and I'll just go with save, and I'll just activate that. So as you can see that's actually listening right now for any kind of message. So what if it takes any kind of messages in the inbox, it will just drag that in here. So I'll just go in here again. I'll just go with hey, what's up. So as you can see that's drag the message in here, and if you just go in the message, and you can see that the text, hey, what's up. So right now it taking the message, it means it's listening listening from the inbox, and it just doing the thing just as I wanted. So right now we have to generate a response for the message. To do that, I'm just going with plus, and as I said, like I'll just do this completely for free. So I use here Open Router, and if you don't know about Open Router, how can you add Open Router and use free models like kind of like OpenAI or like ChatGPT, whatever it is, or like DeepSeek, or kind of these models which are really good, and you want to just do something, or you want to just use AI model instead of this for free. So I just recommend you to use Open Router, because if you just go to Open Router, there are lots of AI models. Those are kind of like experimental models. For example, like Giants models, if I talk about Gemini's, those Giants models are free, and also there are like Mistral and kind of these things, Olama. These models are like all free. You can just go and use that. It's very simple to do, and if you don't know, there will be a video in here. You can just go and watch that. It's very simple. I just showed like how you can just use that. So I'll just go with Open Router, and then I'll just go with create a chat compilation. And if you have like ChatGPT or kind of this thing, go with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is the best. For example, why? Let me say that in the other models, if I talk about even DeepSeek has almost right now 167 billion parameters. But if you go with ChatGPT, they have almost more than trillion parameters. So that's the main thing actually. So the more parameters it has, it means the more data it has, and the more data AI model has, it means it will just work so correctly, so accurately in its case is kind of this thing. So in here I have to just go to the message section, and then I'll just go with the content. So in the content I have to give the prompt. So actually let me show you how I just given the prompt. So if I show you that that's the prompt of mine. Let me just say you that. Okay, so I'll not do anything here. So as you can see that I said like you are an assistant for Upward Engine. I just said like you are. So also your prompt will be different in this case, but I'm just saying the prompt so that like you can give an understanding, so that you can make the prompt by yourself, or just, and I'll just obviously suggest you that make a prompt by yourself, then just make that clear by using a ChatGPT or just kind of this thing, so that like it can just give you a better prompt, and make sure that you are just giving the right prompt, and try giving different prompts to your this section, and just actually just like understanding the outputs and the replies, so that like you can just go with different prompts, and make sure that like the best the prompt is, the best the output will be. So as you can see that it says you are an assistant for Upward Engine, a business automation service that helps businesses streamline operations using AI driven automations, including both code based and no code tools. Your task is to provide short, clear, and conversational responses to incoming messages, ensuring they are friendly, professional, and on topic. So actually all of the things are for myself. It's me, like obviously I sell automations for businesses, and also I just give consultation to business owners, kind of these things. And if anyone just came, I just try to just give learning about automation, these things. So that's all about my business. In your case it will be different, because maybe you are a real estate owner, maybe you are a kind of this thing, or just whatever business you are, maybe you are a dentist or doctor, and or different businesses. So in your case it will be different. So for the different case it will be different scenario. Obviously I just give this prompt that I'm using to you in the description box, or kind of like this, where you can just find the prompt easily. So then you can just understand that how just give the prompt. So you can just give the prompt to ChatGPT and just say that, my business is like this, and I just do this, and that's my websites, that my social links, provide this kind of data, and then say to the ChatGPT even that, then just give the same kind of prompt to me based on this prompt. So it will just give the prompt like my prompt to you, but for your information, for your business. I hope you understand that. So then it says like, okay, so your goal is to make user feel like they are talking to a human, not an AI. Also saying to the AI model that act like you are like a human. So when a user like interact with you, like try best that the person doesn't get that you are a robot or like this thing, and the person can understand that you are actually a human. So this thing, so keep the tone natural, empathetic, and engaging. Avoid overly technical jargon unless the user specifically asks for it. AI, and always aim to guide the user towards solutions, whether it's scheduling call, exploring automations, or learning more about our services. That's what in my cases. It will be obviously different for your cases. So that's it. If the user asks for specific links, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Calendly, provide the relevant websites addresses immediately. If they ask for general information about upload engine, share the details below in a concise and friendly manner. Then I'm just giving the message. So this actually containing the message of the user or the sender. So how can you give that in here? You can just find that. That's actually the first module outputs, and in the message option, if you just you can find the text. So for example, it will be like this. So if you have to go with the message and go with the text, and you can see that that's actually containing the hey, what's up. So just go and put that in here, just drag and drop. In here I have to give it some example, like so that like the AI can understand that how it will work. So actually in here I'm just training the AI. So kind of this thing, user asks for YouTube, sure, you can check out the YouTube channel here, just giving me the YouTube channel link. Let me know if you need anything else. It will just say that. And if the user says adapt kind of like services thing, that it will say aichatbot engineer specialized in AI driven business automation using both code based and non-code tools. How can we help today, kind of this thing. If the user asks for schedule a call, it will give the calendar link, and it will also say that like that's a 30-minute schedule call, kind of free things. By the way, if a business owner, kind of this thing, actually I just give consultation to businesses for free. So you can just go and just schedule a call with me and just schedule an appointment with myself by using the calendar link that has provided, so that like you can understand more about AI business. If you have any confusion about AI businesses, or you have an idea to implement a business, or you are just looking someone as like an AI expert or kind of this thing, you can easily contact with me. It's very simple. Don't be afraid, or just don't be shy to just reach out. That's it. So in the role section, I'll have to just give the role. I'll just go with assistant. And in the model section, that's the great thing, I'll just go with free. And in here you can see there are lots of free models, almost 20 I guess models here, if I'm not wrong. And I'll just go with the Gemini Flash 2.0 experimental model. That's really good. Also I can just go with Gemini 2.0 Flash thinking experimental, but I refer to go Gemini Flash 2.0 experimental, this one. Actually this very first, and that's give very solid responses. And all the models, like also you can just go with Minstrel or kind of this thing, but the main thing is like the more parameters it has, it is more strong. For example, if I just use Minstrel 7B, it's mean like it has 7 billion parameters. So if you just compare this with OpenAI is almost trillion parameters, but it has only 7 billion parameters. so you can understand the difference, how the response will be. So remember that, like, when you use these kind of models which are free, or even just you can go with Olamas or kind of this thing, there are very great models which are free actually. You have to give very specific prompt, you have to even sometimes you have to go with a text first module, to take out a very strategic reply. But in our case, I'm just going with the Gemini, and obviously you know that like Gemini is made by Google, so obviously it's a great model. So then I'm just going save. So as you can see that it's done. So let me just go with the run once, and as you can see that it's listening right now. And again, I'm just go here and let me see that is it generating a response or not. I'll say wait again, hey, what's up, and I'll just go here, and as you can see it generated the response. If I just go here and under the choices section, the choices array, if I just open that, I'll just find one collection. I'll just go open that, then I open the message bundle, and as you can see the content, hey there, not much, just try to help you automate and streamline your business, what up with you, kind of this thing. Well, I'm like, that's great, that's what I really want. If a AI just doing this instead of you, even like for free, like what you can expect, man. So yeah, so right now as you can see it generating the responses, it taking the responses. But right now, how you can give the response to the user, for example, how you can just get that, like, or just how a user can get that. Very simple. Let me go with a plus, and then I'll just go with Facebook Messenger, then I'll go with send a message, this one. So right now we have to create a connection. It is actually I just already connected. In your case it will be connected, so how you can just go and connect that. I'll just go with add. So in here you have to give a name at the first, so I'll just go with my FB, any name, replies. So in here I have to give an access token. So as you remember that I have to just go with here again, so that's the developer option again. So I have to go with, if you just go down a little bit, you can find a messenger and messenger API setting. So after came here, actually you can find this option where I just say that like we have to generate access token here, and we actually given some task here, for example message and message reaction, kind of this thing. So make sure you're just going with the number 2 options, which is actually generate access tokens, and in here you actually just find something which is called generate. So click that button and it will create a access token for sending messages. So I'll just go with understand, and then I'll just go and copy that. That's it, done. Then I'll just go in the make.com again, then I'll give the token here. As you can see, that's it. Then I'll just go with save. So it will just take some time to connect with my Facebook page. As you can see, it's connected. Then I'll just go with the message type, I'll go with response, and then I have to go a little bit down, and in here I have to just, you can see that the message scoped user ID, make sure you are giving this thing actually. Under the message, Facebook Messenger, watch messages, you can find a sender, and under the sender you can find a PS ID. So click that and drag that and drop that in here. That's it, sender PS ID will be in here. And if you just drop a little bit down, and you can find the text under the message section, you can find the text, and I'll go in the text, and the text will be the output of the AI. So it will be under the choices, which will be under the open router, or like if you're using OpenAI, kind of this thing, under the choices, and then go with the message, and under the message you can find the content, which is actually containing the output or the message text. Put that in here. That's it. As you can see, very simple to do, and then go with save. So it's all done. So let me go and just enable this. I just go with immediately as data arrives and go with save. That's it. And then I'll just come out from that, and also just save changes. So as you can see, the agent or like the automation is live right now, and it can do anything. So I'll just go here and I'll just say anything. Hey, what's up? Again, I'm just going with this one, and as you can see right now it will give me the response. Boom. So I can just go with anywhere, I can just ask anything in here. For example, how's going everything? And whatever I just ask this, it will also add an emoji, and also it will just try to interact as like a professional, and also just using the name and just mentioning my name, and also mentioning the page's name, so that like the user have to just don't forget that it actually just came here for a purpose. Like for example, hey there, things are going well, thanks for asking, how about you? And also it's interacting in a very good way, in a very good manner, as like a human to the person. So, and also say that fine, so I was wondering to make a automation for my, I'll just go with real estate business. So then it will just ask me more things, kind of these things. Oh great, like what you are hoping to achieve. Then it will just give me a form if I really need. So this kind of things. So that's it. That's how you can make a Facebook page messenger bot by using make.com. If you found this content helpful, make sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on business automation, AI agents, and business growth strategies. Inshallah, you will even get more values in the future. Also, you can connect with me with my Facebook page and Instagram, where I share valuable insights. And also, if you have any kind of business automation tasks or need a custom automation setup, you can schedule a free consultation with me by using the link in the description. That's it. Peace out.